Hey, good morning, Nuggets. Just want to do a little bit live tonight just to see how things are going with y'all. Things have been going after the fourth. One thing that I've got to think is funnier than fuck is the fact that everybody celebrates the 4th of July. Hey, Tim, how you doing, my friend? Long time no see. Hey, Process brother, how you doing? Or as I said, one thing that I have to think of, is the fact that the United States sits there and celebrates the independence from a tyranny country. Hey, Tito, how you doing, brother? A country that is ran from a tyrannic, or however you want to pronounce it, a tyrant dictator that has full of taxes. Now, the first several years or so was great, but then all of a sudden, the government started taxing my country. And now my country is one of the highest taxed. And everything we do, we get taxed on. We get taxed on the food. We get taxed on the gas. We get taxed on the cars. We get taxed on the clothing. We get taxed on the roads. We get taxed on the electricity. We get taxed on our cell phones, internet. You name it, this country is getting taxed for. The only thing that we're not getting taxed for right now is the air, but that's still questionable. Now, as my title states, that why I love trolls and scammers for is because they're so easy. They give themselves up left and right. And I'm sitting here, I'm enjoying bashing trolls. I mean, within about an hour on one of these sites that I belong to, every now and then, I'm bashing and catching all these scammers left and right, left and right. And I'm putting them little bitches in their places. I get sent a whole bunch of same lame ass crap. I'm like, all right, come on. You guys are not original by no means. And I'm laughing. I even called one out by their name. And all I got was, fuck you, bye. They hate when they get called out in their shit. But you know what? I love it. Because we gotta have fun. We gotta have entertainment. We gotta sit there and entertain them a little bit. You don't think they're getting their way, and all of a sudden you spring that trap out from underneath them. All right, hold on. Thing's not working yet. All right. There we go. Yeah, I'm not wearing a shirt right now. It's still about 80 degrees outside. 75, something like that. But like I said, I love trolls. I love bashing them little fuckers. And you know what's funny? I'm not even breaking a sweat. I've had some dude sit there threaten to kick my ass, and it's like, okay, fine, bring it. If you think you're big enough and bad enough, then you bring it. Because after beating your ass, I'm going to take every money that you got in your wallet, and I'm going to grab a few friends, and I'm going to have a party on your ass, on your dime. Hell, who knows? You might be lucky enough for me to buy you a beer myself. But we got so many different trolls out there that try to do harm to others just to get themselves that egotistical, pansied ass bullshit, 15 minutes of fame. To claim they're bigger and badder than you are, da da da. It's like, no, you're not. Trolls are of no use. There is no use for us whatsoever. But they are free entertainment, so we gotta entertain that. They are free entertainment. I had a couple of my grandkids sitting right behind me earlier, and I'm saying, I'm just bashing these trolls, and they're saying, Grandpa, what the hell are they doing? I was like, yeah, they're trying to get me. They're trying to get my goat. They're trying to sit there and make me fall in their trap. And I'm just sitting there saying, watch this. Every few seconds, a link would pop up. I'm going, sorry, but what's the link to? All I'm getting is a 403 error or a 404. There go, oh, Grandpa. Oh. So this is what I do every day. This is what I do. I love bashing trolls. I love catching them. I love finding them. And I sat there and I'm just like, okay, wait for a moment. You're sending me a link to a British dump site? I mean, how can, if you're sitting there, you're trying to be real, at least use a link that you guys know that's going to hit one way or another. And all of a sudden, say, oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. And then they'll correct it. But there's only one or two differences between the first one that they sent. I'm not even looking at them at all. I'm not even entertaining their little scam bitch because I know how to code those. I know what those things really are. And I'm not stupid enough to open those links. And I'm sitting there, I'm just laughing my ass off. Oh, yeah, yeah. Not just a mile. That's just their shoes. Wait until you see their breath. Chernobyl ain't that bad. But like I said, I'm sitting there, I'm just laughing. Here on ScrewTube, there is a vast amount of trolls on this site alone. There are several friends of mine that get nailed with them every day. And I love trolls. Trolls are free entertainment. They're fun. They're not to be taken serious. They're not to sit there and do anything because that's all they have. They don't have any other power than to be a troll. Nothing else. All day. I can go through several different sites and I can pick out the trolls left and right and I can nail them. And most of the time, they give up. Hey, Dragon Lady, how you doing, sweetheart? Like I said, sometimes they give up. But other than that, there's times where they're dedicated to their scammer shit. They're dedicated to that art of being trolls. You know, they got that thing so down. The script is about a mile wide that they're typing in and they're copying and pasting at least, at least within an hour, you will get hit with at least 100 or so same exact words, same exact things from other different people, different pictures, different this, da, 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 da. And what these pictures are usually are pictures that are from porn sites. You know, they'll sit there and they, oh, well, you know, you got these, you know, and they'll show real hot looking chicks or real hot looking dudes. And then once you sit there and you get into them, you start talking with them, interacting with them, and then all of a sudden, here comes the news. Well, first, some of them will bring their links. And if you know coding, if you know what to look for in the codes, you can see what they are. And me, I've been coding for a few years. I've made my own websites many times. So I know these things, you know, and sometimes I'll check them out. I'll run through a different system. You know, run them just to see what they are. And if they're cool, I'll leave them. Sometimes within those codes, when you find out, you can actually find the person that sent them. That's what I did tonight. I sat there and I nailed a few of these little trolls and called them by their name. Sat there and says, "Oh, hey, here you go. Da, da, da. You're in Mumbai, right? Go. Okay. Have fun later. Fuck you. Bye." It's like, sorry, but I don't swing that way. You know, I may dance on a few poles, but not those kind of poles. Ew. Homie, don't swing that way. I like my taco. But see, when you get attacked by these trolls, first, you gotta ask, are you prepared to deal with them? I'm all right, hon. I'm just glad this 4th of July shit's over with because this shit drives me crazy. I have not slept yet because of flashbacks and nightmares that go along with this time of the year. But it's all right. Once the PTSD starts calming down, see, that's where I get my relaxing from. Is I troll the trolls. I bait these scammers. That's my free entertainment. That gets me going. That's just there says ha ha ha. And it's like, yeah, you gotta have fun. And that's why it's called free entertainment. Because see, I'm not afraid to go against these trolls. I'm not afraid to sit there and counter them little bitches. And the whole entire time I'm just sitting there, I'm just laughing. I was like, come on. Come on. You guys have got to be at least somewhat half-assedly original. You know? And see, I am a troll. I admitted long time ago that I am a troll, but I'm a good troll. I'm not a crook. But no, I am a troll. I admit it. But the other thing is that I do not believe in having sock accounts or whatever those things are called. I go after people with my own name. With my own name. The reason why is because it's funnier that way. They don't expect that. They expect these sock accounts to pop up left and right. This. Nah, I'm sorry, but you know what? I've always been a straightforward, to the point, no holds barred person. Sorry about that. But like I said, I'm a troll. I admit I'm a troll, but I have fun with it. I don't let these egotistical pansies get to me. No matter what they throw at me, no matter how bad they threaten my ass, I'm laughing my ass off. Sit there and says, come on. You guys are wasting your breath to think that I'm even caring enough on what y'all think. Trolls, they have no power whatsoever unless you give it to them. And me, I don't give them that power because they're entertainment. They're free entertainment. They are our free entertainment. See, sometimes you gotta troll the trolls. Sometimes you gotta scam those scammers. You gotta bait them little bitches. You gotta have fun with them. You got to sit there and bring your A game sometimes. It's always needed. There's a big old freaking bug just flew by. And like I said, trolls only have the power to defeat themselves. The only power that they have is if you give it to them. If you stoop to their level, they have won. I'm sorry, but I'm not that type of person to sit there and give a person that inch. I will not give them that power to defeat me. Within a 12-hour period, I have probably put at least 60 to 70 trolls, scammers in their place. Some of these trolls, hey, beautiful boss lady, how you doing, sweetheart? I'm My cat is being a little bit too weird tonight. I am glad the holidays are over. This shit drives me absolutely batshit crazy. My cat is actually acting a little weird. He found the bug just for entertainment. But see, that's one thing that I don't understand is that I was mentioning earlier how bad the 4th of July is for a lot of people. It's not just the animals that it affects. It affects those that suffer with PTSD. I have severe PTSD, violent temper, explosive personality. And I was told that I can get over it. It's like, all right, next person tells me to get over it, I'm going to break their leg and sit there and say, okay, now walk it off, bitch. But see, that's when I start getting through the PTSD like this, 9 times out of 10, I don't have anybody to talk to because they're always busy. They've got other things to deal with. So I try to keep my BS on the low so that way I can help other people. So that way I can be there for other people. That for me is more satisfying than actually sitting there and having someone basically hold my hand. I really rightfully wouldn't know what it was like to have someone actually there. My cat is so weird. But I am going to do one thing real quick. How's your holidays there, Lady Bird, hon? There we go. I figure why not open up panel, do want to hear y'all's stories about your trolling and stuff like that. If you guys troll other trollers, actually, let's just say if you're trolling other trolls, and we can always talk about other things too. Like I said, it's my panel's never set to one specific topic for very long, so hoping to get it up and going. Besides, I love randomness. Okay, my cat is officially lost it. Okay. Yeah, speaking of trolls. No, thank you. I'm sorry, but you guys aren't worth my time to even acknowledge your existence. There's one thing I love about trolls is that you can smell them, you can see them, you can sit there before they even finish typing out shit. You can tell they're there. Like I said, free entertainment. I've had trolls from Kenya, all over Africa, India, a couple from Britain. And you know what's funny? One of them was my ex. I said, "Yeah, you're out trolling, huh?" It took her a moment to realize who she is talking with, and she goes, "Uh, no, that's not me." I say, "Uh-huh, right, bullshit. Uh-huh. All right." But like I said, they're for entertainment. Normally, I'd sit there and I'd be playing my World of Warcraft till about 5 or 6. Hey, April, how you doing, hon? As I'd be playing my World of Warcraft until about 5 or 6 in the morning. Then I'd get up about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning Pacific time. Then I do my duties, clean the house and all this other stuff. But since I got too much time on my hands right now, I decided to sit there and get back into trolling. Take the time to sit there and enjoy laughing at these people, laughing at these scammers that are trying to hack into my system. Well, it is a pleasure to have you. You're welcome here anytime. I do have a couple of simple, easy rules to follow. No doxing and be respectful to everybody that comes in. Even trolls have a place in here in this community on our page. Because see, like I said, that's free entertainment to us. That's if trolls come into our page and they're right here in that chat, I don't want anybody to block them unless they're doxing, of course, because that is an absolutely no. I don't believe in doxing. I don't care for it. It's useless unless that is a confirmed pedo or someone that's doing harm to a child or a woman. Then yeah. But other than that, doxing someone because they don't follow your suit, you're just a useless troll bastard. And you should be hung for your shit. Yes, I said should be hung for your shit. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't like drama. I don't do drama hoes. I don't do drama llamas. I don't do drama bitches. Our channel is laid back, relaxed, cool. Now, with that being said, like I said, if the trolls come over here, we have fun with them. We bash them so bad. They wouldn't recognize themselves. And I love trolls. I love having the bitches come in here. Even though I'm laid back, for the most part, I still have my fun. It is where it is. It is how it is. But there's so many people that give trolls the power to dictate their lives. When you stoop to their level, they won. You are now a defeated person because you gave your power to them. That is true. That is true. It's better to laugh than to be angry and to hate, to be despiteful. That's why I am laid back. And the reason why I'm saying that I'm a good troll for is because I troll a lot of different communities, but I'm also bringing humor. I'm also making other people laugh. you know, because we all need someone, some laughter in our lives. We need to be able to stand up for ourselves and just realize that it is humor that we need the most. We need to lighten our happy asses up. You know, buddy might sat there and goes, "Man, I'm so pissed off. I'm so blah, blah, blah." And I say, "Hey, what you do is you go down to the grocery store. Yeah, you know I can't stand your dumb ass underneath my fucking feet." It is a pain in the ass, but I love him. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying. I told my buddy that, yeah, well, sometimes you need to get angry, but yet it's better just to laugh the trolls off, because they're just human just the same as we are. They breathe the same air we do. They cross the same streets we do. They put on their britches the same way we do. There's no difference between them and us, except for the fact that they've got egotistical mindset where they think they're bigger and badder than you are. Dude, I fought bigger and badder people than you'll ever realize. They never succeeded on killing me. So that's why I enjoy tearing down trolls. I love putting them in their place. I love sitting here and watching them grovel and watching them little bitches get upset because I am putting them in their place. And other people like me, because I know I'm not the only one that does this. I'm good friends with a few trolls that go out and hunt the trolls. Yeah, I try to be. See, the reason why I choose kindness for is because I know what war feels like. I know what hatred feels like. I know what anger feels like. I know what it feels like to be in that war zone where all senses are heightened because you have to be on alert. I know what it feels like to be scared. But I've always been one, never let fear stop you from living your life. Because, see, fear has never done anything but destroyed lives. Fear does not have power if you don't let it. Now, we all feel fear. If you say you don't, you're lying through your fucking teeth. or tooth, depending on what part of the country you're in. Like down in Florida, I think half that state's got at least half of dentures between the whole lot of them because their mentality. Or New York, depending. But see, like I said, we all face fear. The greatest warrior, the greatest soldier out there is not one who is fearless. It's the one that fear less. Hey Grizz, how you doing, brother? Well, I've been putting government in their place for several decades now. I love doing that too because they are the biggest trolls out there. Well, you know, and see, we all face fear. But see, I was always told that a soldier is not one who is fearless. It's the one who is afraid, but yet still stands up and still continues on, still fights that good fight, no matter if that person's standing alone. Yeah, go lay the hell down, will you? No. Oh, and everybody on Discord says howdy, Grizz. And we all miss you on there. But you know, like I said, I was always told that the soldier is one who faces that fear, that stands tall, that brings that next step. When you're given 1,000 reasons to give up, there's always that one reason why you should not. That one reason always catches you because that one reason always brings you to a whole new level. You got to push through your fear. If you want something in your life, you got to sit there and you got to grab it by the balls and you got to steer it for yourself. Because you can only do so much. You got to do what you got to do to stand tall. Like I said, we all face our fears. We all have fear. We are always afraid of one thing or another. There's things I'm afraid of. But do I let it be known? Hell no. It gives more ammo to these trolls to sit there and utilize that fear. See, if trolls know what you're afraid of, they will go after you like white on rice. They don't care about you whatsoever because they know once you give them that inch, they will take you a mile and they will do anything and everything they can to destroy you. I've seen so many good folks on here get destroyed by bitches. I've seen several lives get destroyed because of the trolls. I don't do that kind of shit. I don't agree with that kind of shit. Because, like I said, trolls are free entertainment. When you put them in their place and you show them that you're not afraid, you're not going to give in to their demands, their phoniness, bullshit, whatever. As the old saying goes, even this shall pass. Excuse me. Sorry, like I said, I just haven't been able to sleep last few days, and PTSD's been right through the roof last month, and it's kind of hard to deal with when 9 times out of 10, the only thing I got here is my little, well, it ain't so little, my little fur ball. He does pretty good at it too, but he makes sure that I'm doing good. Every time I sit there, you know, also far many times, and it's bad. You know, and like I said, most of these trolls, especially on social media, and I'm going to call a couple of them out, but yet not using their names because they know who they are. A couple of trolls sat there and was destroying a family. For what? They didn't agree with this troll's ideology or idiocracy because they sat there and seen what they were doing. It says, nope, I'm sorry, enough is enough. Without being left alone, without these useless trolls sitting there saying, hey, screw you, do whatever you want. They went on the attack every day, all day long. And me, I wouldn't give them an inch. If they're going to videotape me, then they better be lucky. Because in my house, I wear what the fuck I want. And besides, I'd be a boring person. And yes, I've had trolls come to my house. I've had these asshats sit there and send people to my house. I've had these little trolls send people my way to see what kind of shit I was going to do. If I was who I said it was. But you know what's funny? They should be captains. Because they sure as the fuck are obvious. If I'm telling somebody, that person doesn't know I'm there. That person doesn't know I'm tailing that person. Because, see, that's one of the things that smart people, oh shit, hey, y'all need to behave yourself. We got Jamin here. Y'all behave yourselves. Meanwhile, there may be hope somewhere. Now, if we've got the moderator in here, oh shit, yeah, and y'all are different. Gotta keep it true. How you doing, Jim, brother? Good seeing you again. Tomorrow, I am going to get me my allergy meds again. It's driving me nuts. I should have some more here somewhere. What's up, boy? I love you, big guy. I gotta cut my hair. How you doing, Misfit? Good seeing you again, well, I'm a tough old bird. You know, I may go through a little bit of hell now and then, but I bounce back real quick, real easy. You know, I've got a little bit less giddy up in my go, but I'm still here, still kicking. Garpy is laying on his back, paws up in the air, and he's just like curled up almost. You can tell he's a comfortable cat. He loves his surrounding, he's at peace. But yeah, I'm glad the holidays are over. This shit sends my PTSD through the roof. It is not easy when you got flashbacks and all these are triggers and the percussions of the explosives and all this shit. It sends us through the freaking roof. It's just like an animal. I've seen people care more about their animals than the person they're with. Sitting there crying their eyes out, scared shitless, calling for backup, calling for this, da da da. I don't understand the concept of that. Granted, we are human. We are soldiers. Well, not all of us, but large amount of us are soldiers. We're supposed to be able to handle this with no problem. We're tough old bitches. Yeah, we are. We've had to go through more hell than most will ever realize. We went through things that would make a maggot puke. But when things are overwhelmed with us, we don't have concepts of reality. Our mind goes back into hell. Our mind goes back into whatever trauma we faced. Could be a smell, firework, especially fireworks. The explosions, the sound. All these things are triggers. But yet, we're not supposed to be comforted. We suffer for shit we had to do. We stood tall. We faced hell. We walked through hell and came back. Most gave some gave all. When you got damn good folk coming home to a country who's ungrateful for the sacrifices that's made, to a country who sends their children to war just so they don't have to. Just like that song, War Pigs. Hey, Grim Reaper brother, how you doing, man? You know, like I said, I'm gonna get real quick. I'm gonna break this shit down a little bit so that way y'all know where I'm coming from. Okay, I'm gonna break it down to you as a soldier's standpoint. What's made me so against the government for? See, they send us to war. They could care less about us. I was told by my captain that if I was to die right now, there's 100 others that are willing to fill my spot. And they would do it without even batting an eye. We come back to a country who does not care about us whatsoever. The medical for a veteran is a joke and a half. The emotional support, mental health is a joke. The few dollars the government feels that we're entitled to is just scrap chump change. Illegals make more money than we do. There's more vets on the streets. There's more vets that fight every day to survive, to find a place of their own, to sit there and find a place to call their own. And this is the country we live in. Now, I'm a patriot. I love my country. I've defended my country, but more so, I've defended those that call my country home. Unfortunately, I can't be everywhere at once. I'd like to be able to put my foot in a lot of people's asses for fucking up, going against my country. But you know what? They will have theirs. So celebrating the 4th of July for independence. Yeah, right. Uh-huh. Bullshit. If this country was really independent, then why in the hell is this pansy dazzle twat waffle president begging for China's little nutsack juice? Any scrap that that little bastard, that little fucking pedophile will get from China? A country that's been set out to destroy us, and in any turn we can. Just same as Russia. But how could this country be independent? Celebrate their independence through falsehoods. If you look at through soldiers' standpoint, yeah, granted, we all very patriotic. We did what we felt we needed to do. We stood up to that calling. But yet, when our duty's done, you got 100 more in line. They're just as stupid as we was. How could you guys celebrate 4th of July when 9 times out of 10 you don't have freedom? You cannot celebrate 4th of July and independence when you got no rights to do whatever. You can't say certain things because it'll offend these other bitches that are coming into our country. You don't have the rights to say anything. You don't have the rights to defend yourself. And this is the country you celebrate 4th of July for? Nah. We are the ones who make the difference. We are the ones who stand. We are the changes that we need. See, like I said, I've been fighting the government for over 40 years, so I know a thing about them little bitches. I know what's right and what's wrong. I know what's good and what's bad in the government. I know who is really trying their best to fight for our freedom, to fight for our rights. Our independence starts with ourselves. We need to stand up and be independent away from the government's little so-called handouts. See, I don't have any government handouts, as they call it. I don't have shit. I know it. I don't care. I've had nothing, and I'll die with nothing. All right. Hey, you're more than welcome to come on, brother. I opened up the panel and, discuss whatever is on your mind. Like I said, I already got my few minutes of troll bashing in, and but like I said, why celebrate something for a country full of ungrateful bastards? That once a year thing that you could do as a family. Christmas. People spending thousands of dollars going in debt just so that they get the bigger, better shit that they think their kids needs or their family members needs. Most of the time, they play it for a little while, they use it for a little while, and then they just get bored with it and they just throw it off to the side. Fourth of July, same thing. Oh, we got to do that family thing. We got to blow shit up. For a country who does not give a crap about you, me, that little bitch sitting next to you. The government does not care whatsoever about us in any country. Look at North Korea. Look at a good portion of China. Look at what Russia's doing. Africa, same damn thing. England.
Hello.
Hey, brother.
How are you, mate? Can you hear me all right?
Oh, yeah. Yep. I hear you good.
That's all right. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Ghost, why don't you just say what you feel?
Oh, I'm getting to that part.
Oh, hang on a second. You can't do that on here. You have to do it somewhere else. No, seriously. I would have nipped up earlier, but I had to wait till I could log in because I'm working as well. So if you hear a lot of keys going or I go quiet, it's because I'm actually thinking. Allegedly.
Yeah.
I'm coming over to see the Americans in person, or some of them anyway, next year.
Right on. Where at?
I'm going to go to Massachusetts, Cape Cod.
I haven't been in that state in forever. I got some good friends that live down there.
Yeah, I wanted to sort of like move around a little bit, but the car company or the rentals for it, I can't say hire because that confuses the Americans. We call it hiring a car. The Americans take it literal. Lift as in lifting it up so it's higher. So I was reading through the fine print and it says if you're going to another state, you have to ask permission. Hang on, I'm a visitor to the US. Why the hell can I go from one state to another? I'm renting a vehicle from you. So that links in with what you were saying about having to have permission and no rights. Even though it's a corporate thing, but yeah, hang on a second, so's the government. Then the other one was I can go over the border to Canada, but I've got to let them know when I pick the car up so that they can put the extended insurance on. I'm thinking, it's not a war-torn bloody place, is it? Canada. I mean, I know some Canadians are a bit thick, but...
yeah, no doubt. See, one thing about Canada is they will never bomb the United States. You know why?
Oh, I know that because they know where the, as we would say, where the butter is. United States and Canada tend to go hand in hand.
Well, that
for the outside,
Canada's already bombed us because they gave us Justin Bieber, Nickelback, and what the hell's his name? Captain Kirk.
Okay, so what Canada has done for you is they got rid of their worst personalities they could possibly have and inflicted them onto you lot. Okay. That's better than a bomb.
Yep. I'll be right back.
Okay. For anybody else who's around and listening, welcome to the Ghost Eagle and Grim Reaper Network show. The British are coming, and we're going to take back our land. Nah, that's not happening. The British are coming to teach you how to speak. Oh, and spell. That's more of a joke, folks. I don't know what time it is over there. It's just turned 9 o'clock in the morning here. Start of a working day. Which reminds me, I'm going to have to do some work today. So, what's everybody doing? Anything? Don't be frightened now. I know I'm looking for cells, but you're okay in here. What Ghost Eagle's trying to say is you've got your independence, but only as far as the government will allow you.
Okay.
That's the way I would interpret what Ghost has been saying. You might miss that. I was just saying, what you're trying to say is, yeah, the Americans have got their independence. However, it only goes as far as the government allows you.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I want to know at least a few days prior to you coming into the U.S. for one reason.
So you can get out?
No, I'm going to go on live and I'm going to sit there saying, oh, shit, look, the British are coming. The British are coming.
Well, I'll land in March and I'll leave in March. But for 10 days, the US belongs to me. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll be going out doing some auditing. And I will have great pleasure in telling the cops where to get off in my own sweet way. Because I can't do things like that over here. I get arrested.
Yeah.
Imagine saying that I might get arrested over there because they might think that what is it, a limey scumbag?
Oh yeah.
Imagine saying that, they probably wouldn't understand the word that I was saying because I would be talking proper English like what I do, and they'd be talking American. So I might have to ask them just to hold on while I get the subtitles up so I can understand what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's going to be fun. I am looking forward to it. I've got to get past one hurdle, and that's the Homeland Security to allow me in. Otherwise, I'll have to go via Mexico.
Hell yeah.
Go
See,
to Mexico
England
and
is
just
the reason
wander
why
in.
I'm on a no-fly zone.
You're in a no-fly zone? An eagle?
Uh-huh. Yep. I can go anywhere in the United States, but I just can't leave its borders.
Ooh, okay, that's highly unusual. You must have done something to piss them off. That's all I can say.
Yeah. A French little bitch that owned a little cafe hates Americans and its allies, and especially hates those that are in uniform.
Right.
We sat there, we were in London, and we sitting there and said, hey, where's a great place to get some, some coffee and some treats and stuff like that? And most everybody says, oh, yeah, you want this place, there's this French cafe over here, da-da-da. And so we went there, we just got coffee and some donuts and, pastries and all this other shit. And it was coming up. We had all to go. We weren't there very long.
Mm-hmm.
This French dude sat there and he goes, you guys need to leave. You guys aren't welcome here anymore. Da-da-da. And it's like, well, sorry. We're just here getting our sweets and stuff like that. He goes, no, you're not. And it's like, well, yeah, it's just right there. He walks over, throws it all across the deal, all over the ground. And you sit there and goes, no, you guys aren't welcome here anymore. You guys are done, da-da-da. And it's like, okay, guys, let's go. Head out. We'll find some other place that enjoys our company and stuff like that. And I turned around, guy sat there and came right up to me and spit in my face.
Oh.
I took it. I sat there and said, okay, well, fine, whatever. Turned around again to walk out the door. He grabbed a hold of me and slapped me like a girl. And it was like, oh, hell no. If you're going to hit me, you hit me like a fucking man. And the fight was on. Because of him and because I was in the service, until I pay England 50 grand, probably about a little bit more by now, especially if they're tacking on interest.
50 grand for what?
The damage to the guy's cafe.
Oh, so you went to court?
Oh, yeah, went to court, if you never would call it that. But
yeah, well, I'll call it a kangaroo court, but...
yeah, military court, which is another joke and a half.
Okay, so, because you were in the military, you went through your own military court. You were court-martial, so to speak.
Yeah.
Right, got you.
Yeah. And they sat there and says, well, you guys are at half fault, da-da-da. And it's like, hey, he was walking out. We did not want to start anything. Guy kept sitting there being a douchebag. And when he slapped me, he engaged himself in war, and he deserved his ass being kicked and thrown through the door and wall and everything else.
Right, okay. Let's just rewind a little bit. So you were doing your best to be diplomatic. They carried on, right? So they hit you first, right?
Yep.
They provoked you. And you get taken to a military kangaroo court. I'm told, well, I'm sorry, but you're not going to be allowed to come back into the UK. We're going to put you on the no-fly zone, fly list. outside of the US because we think you're a deviant. Where in
Uh-huh.
reality, right, all you did was defend yourself and defend your honor, and accidentally during the bust up, which was started by the other side, a lot of damage was caused.
Yeah, there was what they said. They counted or accumulated that it was $135,000 damage to the guy's shop.
Rubbish.
And I'm going, what the hell? I've seen coffee cans bigger than this shit.
Yep. Yeah, I must admit, cafes and are very
I've
small.
seen outhouses bigger, you know.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah. I don't disagree with anything you said so far, apart from the outcome. For starters, the military can't make any, can't enforce anything in the way of payment. That would be a civil situation. If you'd gone through the UK courts rather than going through the kangaroo system, and you'd gone through a different kangaroo system, right? And you were charged with assault, maybe actual bodily harm, right? Then the worst that they could do would be to deport you and turn around and say, no, you're not allowed to come into this country because you're a deviant, right? So the outcome may have been the same. However, right, in order for a claim to be made against you for compensation, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to laugh my ass off. The guy came into the courthouse basically whining and crying because he got his ass kicked. And I would have ended up having to pay the $100,000+. But I sat there and I told the general, I sat there and go, sir, I'm not at fault. We came in there, we were respectful. We sat there and we shook hands with everybody. Sat there and says, hey, how y'all doing? Da, da, da. We're supposed to be allies. We're supposed to be friends. We're supposed to be working together side by side. You know, not engage in warfare. And he sat there and said, oh, well, this, you know, and because I'm half at fault, I should have been able to walk away without nothing. Da, da, da. Now, you want to talk to the witnesses? He sat there, he goes, witnesses? And I said, yes, sir. There's plenty of witnesses stating the fact that we did try walking away. And I go, a couple of them are his own workers. Ow. Yeah, it was funny. Until I pay that amount, that means that I won't be able to leave legally. The U.S. Where the hell's that? Yeah, Like I said, why sit there and fight for a government that don't give a crap one side or the other? Why sit there and give your all to someone that I can guarantee you does not care whatsoever? And yes, I'm kind of a little bit passionate about my shit, only because I've been there, done that. And I don't care either side of the aisle, whether you're a demon rat or Republican. I can care less what side you're on. You're both wrong if you're passionate about that. Because, see, I'm an American and I put America first. I don't get caught up in this bullshit of politic bullshit. You know, and speaking of the government bullshit, you don't need to know one thing. All these campaign smears that people are sitting there going, oh, this person did this person did that. By federal standards, by federal law, none of it has to be true. Keyword, none of it has to be true. They sit there and the government laughs at it because that gives them more money. More money that says, oh, well, you know, they're pitting each other against each other. They're pitting both sides against each other. And both sides are doing it. Just same as with all this shit with Trump. Again, it does not have to be true whatsoever. The government lets the media know what to say, how to say it, when to say it. If they don't, their license are revoked. Our country used to stand strong with each other, and it didn't matter what aisle you was on. We disagreed on shit, but we also walked away from it and we still became friends. We were still family on that. But the last several years, being a demon rat is one of the biggest insults there is. Because demon rats are the ones that are destroying this country in a handbasket. And the Republicans are allowing it. So I was always told that if you're not part of the cure, you are part of the problem. And me, I'm more alongside that. I'm part of the cure. I know where my bread's buttered at. And it isn't the government's handout. See, the government will only give you what they feel you deserve. And they will give you bare minimum of that. just so that way you can be scrimping and scraping and crying to the government so you get more help, more of this, you get more dependent on the government instead of sitting there saying, hey, bitches, bring it. Not once out of all these years I've read that Constitution does it say, we the sheeple, we the bitches, we the twat waffles. It states, we the people. We the people of the United States. And I've heard governments sit there and say that the Republicans are destroying their democracy. No, we're not, because the Constitution does not state democracy. It says one republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, does that not sound hypocritical? Where it states one nation under God, but yet you cannot talk about God. Indivisible means you cannot be divided. Liberty means that you're free to do whatever you want. You can move to wherever you want to go to. You can sit there and be in full control of your life. And for justice for all. How's that working for you? How's that working for you? If you look at media today, if you look out on these streets today, if you sit there and you look at your door today, look at how many streets are destroyed. Look at how many lives are lost, how many businesses got tore up, blown up, burnt down. And who got paid for it? We did, not the criminal bitches. We did. We were mandated through masks bullshit. But yet, all these riot bitches that went through destroying our cities didn't have to wear one. I wonder why. Control. The government knows who they can and cannot control. And you know what? I guarantee you, on my dying days, I will not conform. I will not give in. I will not accept defeat by the government or any of the bitches underneath them that they send my way. I'm proud of being an American. We all should be proud of who we are, where we came from, what country. we are from. It don't matter what country you're from. Be proud of the country you're from. You don't have to like the government because the government is the ones that sees everything. They're the ones that sit there and do this shit. Stand up, look at things a different way. Sit there and start believing in yourself. Don't let the government bitches dictate your life. Because it is justice for all. Sometimes we got to take justice into our own hands. Sometimes we need to get those wheels greased. We need to be those voices to make those changes. We need to stand up and be counted. 'Cause I know there's a lot of people out there that are good folks that are not sheep. But we need to make sure that y'all are counted too. One voice, one nation, one blood, one nation, one heartbeat, one nation. That's what the government's scared of. They hate those that know that we're undividable, indivisible, and justice for all. The government hates those that know this. And see, everything the government's tried throwing at my ass, I've laughed off. I've took whatever they threw at me. Even though I was told many times just to give in, give up, they're going to keep relenting. They're going to keep coming after me. They're going to keep doing this shit. I sat there and said, come on, bring it. They think they're big and bad, bring it. If I die, I'm going to die in battle. I will sit there and defend anyone that calls my country home. And there's few reasons why I call this my country. One, because my people, we're thousands of years before Columbus was ever thought of being the twinkle on his daddy's lips. Columbus never ever stood foot in North America. Plymouth Rock, he never seen. Telling an indigenous man that if we celebrated Columbus Day is like asking a Jew if they celebrated Hitler's birthday. The answer is no. But with this, y'all, I need to run. I got a few things I got to take care of real quick. But anyway, in process, brother, you got me on Discord. I'm going to hit you with my number so that way you need to text me. You always have someone to back you up, someone you need to chat with. Always there for you. Grim, as always, it is an honor to have you up on the panel. Diary, good seeing you again on. Jamin, my brother from another mother. Grizz, same thing. Brother from another mother. April, welcome to the show. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe, share it the fuck out. Even if it's sharing it to the garbage can, I don't care. But we love y'all very much. Be safe out there. I might be back up here in the morning, depending on what I've got to do. I'm going to take my grandkids out to the river tomorrow, so. But we love y'all here. This is not my channel, it's my name, but y'all, this is your voice. This is your panel. This is your chats. This is your outlet. If there's something that y'all want to talk about, once I get my few minutes, get whatever the title is out, I'll open it up for you guys' stories to get told. We love y'all very much. And as I always do, I always sit there and end this lives with our military. It don't matter what branch you were in, whether it be the Marines, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, National Guard, Army, hoorah. Don't matter what you were in or will be or are in. Just the fact that you're stepping up, you doing what you feel is right for you and your country you are in. You're standing up, kicking ass and taking names. Oops, shit. All right, sorry about that. Didn't notice my deal was off. But like I said, it don't matter what branch of service you're in, are going to be in, or we're in. You've got our salute, 100%. This is your channel, your chat. We're here to be free, to speak our minds and not be scared of it. Uh-oh, internet dropped in. It's probably too heavy a subject to talk about. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's 76 degrees outside still. And it's at 1:30 in the morning. But like I said, it doesn't matter what branch you're in. It's just the fact that you're serving. You may not like the politics. You may be like me, where you don't care about the government whatsoever. But you're doing it to protect the people that call this country home. And you doing what you feel is right. That You get my salute. We love y'all here. And it don't matter what branch, well, excuse me, what cut you got on. 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, 4 piece, no piece. Does not matter what you ride. It's just the fact that you're out there riding and you're enjoying life. You're enjoying that freedom. You got our salute 100%. We love y'all. Keep cool. I'll be back on in the morning. Gonna do some stuff out. I'm gonna do some stuff tomorrow. Now that I've figured out how to do some of these things and working these little gadgets out, but this is unusual for me to be on this side of the technology. But anyway, we love y'all. Ahne noshti nachna wahire. Trushine inawa ahe. Means be true to yourself, be true to others. Treat others right. So you'll get treated right back. Tosta nekna. What's this? I'm going to change the deals here shortly.